Concluding part of Lola's story. The shame drove her into isolation. School was over. Friends vanished. Queen stopped answering her calls. Soon, Lola turned fully to drugs, not to feel high, but to feel nothing at all. Her mother cried every night, watching her daughter waste away. One fateful morning, a community outreach program found her, half conscious, in an abandoned kiosk. She was taken to rehab. That was the turning point for her life. The rehab center was quiet, tucked away on the outskirts of town. It smelled of antiseptic, warm pap, and damp hope. Lola now is just skin and bone. She was admitted after collapsing on a street corner. She didn't fight it. She had no strength left, physical or emotionally. At first, she wouldn't speak. She stared at the ceiling for hours, haunted by the fragrance of who she used to be. Her counselor, Mrs. Amina, was a calm middle-aged woman with soft voice and firm eyes. Mrs. Amina looked into her eyes and said, "Lola, your story is not over." She whispered one morning, "You still here. That means something." It took weeks, but slowly through of art of therapy, group session, and prayer, Lola began to unravel the pain. She spoke about John, about Queen, about the night at the clinic, and the test that changed her life. Other girls listened, some with tears, some with silence. But one thing was certain: Lola was no longer alone. 6 months later, Lola looked like a new person. Her eyes had light again. Her hair was trimmed into neat afro. She smiled sometimes. Sometimes she laughed too. She had always started writing letters to her younger self. One letter read, "Dear Lola, you are worth more than a dresses and parties. Your womb may be broken, but your is whole. You are not a mistake." A counselor encouraged her to share her story publicly. At first, she was scared. What if people judge me? But Amina smiled. What if one girl listened and walked away from danger because of you? So Lola agreed. Her first appearance was at a secondary school girls' seminar. Standing in front of over 200 teenage girls, her hand shook, but as she began to speak, the silence in the room turned into heavy attention. She told them everything: the boutique, the party, the drink, the pills, the pain, the infection, the abortion, and the rehab. She continues, "Don't let anyone trick you with clothes or comfort. A man that truly loves you will never trade your soul for a night of pleasure. I thought I was gaining love, but I was losing myself." By the end, the girls were weeping. Teachers embraced her. One girl, barely 14, whispered, "I almost followed a man like that, but after today, I won't." She became the warning. and a healing voice to others. Lola continued speaking across schools, churches, even on radio. Her story spread fast. The girl who rose from drugs and pain to become a voice of healing. One rainy afternoon, while stepping out of a youth outreach center, Lola saw Queen, Tina, hold her eyes sunken. They locked eyes. For a moment, time froze. "Queen," Lola said gently, "I don't hate you." Queen broke down, crying in the rain. "I didn't know. I was broken too." They sat together under a shade, both soaked but lighter than they would been in years. That day, forgiveness happened. Now in her early 20s, Lola worked with a local NGO that helps teenage girls avoid trafficking, drug abuse, and unsafe relationships. Now she wears Ankara proudly with a beaded bracelet that reads, "Still standing." She never had children, but she became a mother to many, many, mentoring, guiding and speaking life into girls who once thought they had no future. Her HIV status never held her back. She managed it. She stayed healthy. She turned what was meant to kill her into a platform that gave others a reason to live. Lola's life didn't end in the hands of pain. It was reborn through truth, healing, and courage. She is living proof that no matter how far you fall, your story can still be rewritten. If you learn anything from this story, please like and share and subscribe for more beautiful stories like this. Bye. Share with friends and family. See you in the next video.